Test 1, test 2. Welcome back. It is Thursday. About 10 minutes from now. Actually, sorry, it's 8 minutes from the US Open. If you are new, it's great to have you. I like to approach the markets like a video game, and we've got what I call the ALGOBOX cheat for that video game. Oh, lost my mouse there. And I've got it set up here for 5 trades here this morning. Looking for winner chicken dinner, meaning out of those 5 trades, I need 2 winners plus a bonus. Let's see, this 3-3 happened there at 7:40 a.m. Pretty early in the morning to get that one there. This is the YM trading the Dow here right now for, well, some reasons. You guys had requested that I come out here and trade some Dow, slightly faster in theory than RTY. Let's zoom out a bit and see the rest of the time frames. Don't forget trading is risky and all that business. All right, we've got the electronic version of the tracker up top ready to go. Tide and wave, let's take a peek here. So the most recent on the tide was definitely a green. And how about on the wave? Also a green. So there we go. We've got 2 agreements. We've got bias long. There's really no reason for me to be punching the short button unless the MACVU filter being that first one that shifts for us to take a scalp against the big picture direction. Right now currently sitting in strong buy, which means all 4 correlated instruments are to the upside. Speaking of the upside, I see a level 20 plus there. That is a 22.2 to the upside. Right in front of it was a 13.6 Enigma. For the big up move there, you gotta love it when the Enigma is called the bottoms along with a double ready up. Now what I've noticed, particularly around YM is turning a lot on double ready ups. You don't even need to wait for a triple, although they usually come in combination with something else, which does end up making it a triple. In the case like this one, we had a double ready up plus 1. So there's your trifecta. You got the 3. Over here on the left, on the 4s, not a third, but look at that. A turn with just 2. And I see that a lot on YM. A little bit of a different personality than RTY. RTY was typically you'd see 3 before a turn. Here's another example. Again, double ready up and then a pivot turn. Up here, double ready up. A decent turn there into another for the move up. Interesting to be watching the ready up. It's going to be very handy. That's a new tool with the system there. That one is straight up move and yet ends up saying, hey, I think we're going to form an accumulation zone there with the triple as well. Very cool. There's one with a single, but you end up getting a 12.6 along with it. So a stronger alpha omega along with a ready up. I see that type of pattern as well. So very cool stuff there. Let's take a peek at news. So over here on our news items, let's move this over. Bunch of news today on the list. Currently at 9:30. There's actually news at 9:30. ECB President Lagarde speaking. Powell may be currently speaking. He started talking at 9:20 a.m. there a few minutes ago. It's 9:26, 4 minutes before the open. We do have 10 a.m. news pending home sales, so that's going to be a jolt. And then we've got 10:30, 3 items here. FOMC, more FOMC people talking, and nat gas release there at 10:30. And then 11:15, another speaker. Okay. How is everybody doing? Let's get the chat over here. Hey, Kazi, what's up, Gary? Eddie, Plutonium, Douglas, Blackout. What's up, Martin? Douglas, Daniel, Andrew. What's up, Tommy? All right, so I've got the full auto turned on here. I like to let the full auto run there in the morning up to the first 5 minutes till 9:35 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let the tools do the work through the what could typically be a little bit of a mess there in the early morning. Make sure and smash that like button if you haven't done so already. We've got to get to 50 likes before the first 15 minutes. First 15 minutes is always on the house, but if you guys want me to stay for the whole session, we got to get 50. 3 minutes till the open. I would call it 2 minutes 15. I notice. Ooh. Okay, so if you're went to go look at the IQ filter, that doesn't look right, does it? If yours looks like this, it means there's not enough days of data. So I'm gonna go to there we go. And I'll save workspace. All right, flat line is looking better there now, and we are outside the fiddle zone, so good for looking for some setups. Don't forget, we've got a 2-week free trial. You do not get any emails from us. We do not put you on a sales pitch. If you like it, great.
Fib.em on the 8th.
Okay, just got a pink dot coming in on the 8th. Big picture time frame. We'll see how that structure rides. We've got R1 up above us by a good 30, 40 ticks. Here it comes, the open in about 10 seconds.
Speed of YM60. Divergence down EM on the 8th.
Okay, bit of a wild open there. And I'll try to sit on hands for the first 5 minutes, let the tools do the work. So along with our 2-week free trial, if you want the deepest discounts on Apex and you're wondering who's got the best code, well, we've always got the best code. That's our deal with Apex. You're going to use code ALGOBOX up there in the top right. That will always get you the deepest discounts on any setup account there with Apex. Oh, 13.5. I'm going to take a little stab at that. That is a AOC right here.
Target filled. Target filled.
All right, I'll close out the rest there for a sec.
Double delta.
Too easy for a quick one. All right, there's ready up number 1.
YM181. Double delta EM on the 4. Double delta.
Sorry, I couldn't pass that one up. Remember, RTY, I had more time to talk through things. YM, not going to be able to talk through as much in general just because of the speed. Sometimes I will not be able to... Yeah, I go back and forth. Like I said, RTY just gave me a lot of time to be able to talk you guys through things. YM does have its moments where it really slows down, so...
2-finger EM on the 8.
NQ, even less so, right? NQ, you guys had to just basically watch me play it. It was such a fast, it's such a fast instrument. Still my favorite. But from teaching and training, this should be better
Speed
for
of YM 305.
everyone there.
Speed of YM 305.
So that pink dot ended up being the push down. Had the divergence fire off there. If you see it on your 8s, you got the divergence up there that came in as well. Push down into a ready up and a 7.4 AO for the push back up. And we're talking about this section right here. So pink dot had come in right here, broke it by a little bit, then boom, right into the divergence triangle at the top of the super bands. Down 7.4 with the ready up, shoots it right back up. $355 in 1 minute is $21,000 per hour. I like the sound of that. Oh, triple ready up on the 4s. So this could be the fake up move. Let's see if this ends up being the big turn from a higher time frame. This often indicates that a higher time frame
Short on the EM4.
turn will be coming in here. We are 3 minutes past the open.
DCDM EM on the 1. Double delta EM on the 8.
We are on strong sell. Let's zoom back in here just for
Divergence down
fun.
EM on the 38.
Good morning, Damien. We need 2 more likes. You guys make sure you smash the button before the 4 minutes. We got 4 minutes till the 15-minute mark here on our live stream.
Enigma short on the EM1.
All right, we got full autoed in here.
Speed of
I'm going to tighten that up. We are right here in the
166.
flat zone. We came right up to the flat, so could be a little bit more difficult to tap.
Target filled.
Targets filled. I'll take it. That's trade number 2 there this morning. $765. So we are done with the fun there. There is the 5-minute mark. So I'll start to take over here with some manual trading. So we are at winner winner. Now I'm looking for our bonus, winner winner chicken dinner. So got enough to put the food on the table there with 2 wins.
Divergence up EM on the 8.
So peel off my coins over here for the trade tracker, bottom left. 765, 1 full auto, 1 manual. And then if you want the electronic version up top,
120.
here's our 2 up top. So again, out of our 5, we got 2 wins. And now I move over here and I'm thinking about my bonus. So now I want an absolutely perfect play here. Wow, I'm scribbling all over my bonus, but hopefully you get the point. I want to now add to that 765, but mentally, the way that I have found for myself, and there's a lot of things about cadence and the markets, and again, like, if you guys have not heard my bull rider analogy, you need to go and play through the videos in the training section. If you stay in the bull ring with the bull is going to eventually win. Okay, you can get in there. It's like Mike Tyson's punch out. Like, you might get in the ring with Mike, you might pop him a few times, but dude, he is going to knock you out if you stay in there. Okay, but can you get paid for taking some swings? Yes.
146.
Take your pops, and then the next day you might be like, well, what's the difference between, well, you're coming back the next day and doing it again? Yeah, but it's like a reset. There is time to readjust and look again. And while he's in there juking and moving quick and never running out of energy, you're able to reset. And you come back in when you know when you might pull his guard down, like in the morning, like you might show his, show the weak side for a second. And you came in there, tapped him, recognized it, got him, in, out, go. But if you stay in there too long, he'll beat you up. Come in there, take your licks, get enough to get paid, walk, come back later. sneak in some shots again.
Speed of YM81. Double delta EM on the 1.
All right, there is delta 1 on the lowest time frame here.
Two finger EM on the 89.
Okay, we've touched R1 that we were talking about earlier, so we did make that up move right there, just tapped into R1. That's a higher time frame daily pivot.
DCDM EM on the 1.
All right, double cross, potentially top of a zone here. Let's draw in the zone. Ooh, it's kind of in the middle there.
Speed of YM98. Double delta EM on the 4, upper bands touch EM on the 38. Speed of YM89.
So I did not see this till just now. I looked over on the right. So we did get a Flowmaster cross right there at the R1, which doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be a full reversal, but can be the beginning of what I kind of call the ACC, the accumulation zone, if you want to call it the AZ. But I just always end up doing ACC because I think of accumulate. So accumulation zone has begun.
Double delta EM on the 4.
And when it comes on a bigger time frame, obviously the move is bigger too, and that's what's happening here. Okay, double ready up. We might pop up here. I'm looking for the buy. Give me a little doggy head here. All right, there's my doggy head buy.
Speed of YM87. Speed of YM87.
Target filled. Target filled. Target filled.
And targets filled. Double me up on my bonus. And I'll take that for 1575. Yeah, that I'll admit it. That feels pretty good, doesn't it? Oh. Yeah.
YM90.
Bonused up. Let's go.
You got this, baby. I know it's been crazy. You don't see me, it's exhausting. City to city, cause I'm shiny, boys is popping. You keep making plans, babe, I'm sorry, I keep flopping. Call me late at night, cause I love it when you talk. No matter where I go with you, not here, it's just not home. No, I can't let go without you near. Feel alone. I'm holding on your
Alrighty then. So
now I'm seeing how
Let's peel down that bonus coin.
Speed of YM56.
All right, so we are winner chicken dinner plus a bonus. 1575 on the morning session, and it is 9:42. So 12 minutes after the open, and we're done. Was that fun? I had fun. Did you guys have fun? I enjoyed that. I love the smell of targets filled in the morning. Oh, I love it. How are you, dork?
DCDMEM on the 1. Speed of YM101.
Happy to hear it. All right, so if you're new with us, you want to make sure you guys get into that 2-week free trial. And again, no strings attached. No, you're not going to get emails from us. So some people complain, they're like, well, I thought I was going to get an email from you afterwards later. No, we don't do that stuff. But if you do want to hook it up afterwards, and you're like, hey, you know, I'd like the best discount offer ever, just send me a direct message there on Discord, and I will beat even the Black Friday offer. Or you can wait till Black Friday. It's a few months away there. If you're doing the 2-week free trial, as far as your training goes, head to the website. And the website it's gone under some major overhauls to hopefully make things easier for you guys. Let's go and take a peek at what that looks like now. In case you're getting, I don't know if you get lost, but you know, there are people who have been to our site before, and you're like, okay, you know how it is with the new website layout. This one should be way easier. It's literally a one-page layout, trying to simplify things. There is training up there at the top, our full documentation section. Let's actually go to documentation, because I don't know that people know that this exists, but literally everything about ALGOBOX, you know, you got the intro, but on the left-hand side over here, you've got all of our strategies laid out if you want to see them in visuals along with the details on each one. I still think you need to go through the videos. I don't think that you can substitute the videos necessarily with just looking at screenshots, but you can get a lot with, you know, detailed information with what we kind of call infographics, right? So there's a lot of things, pictures worth 1,000 words, a lot of infographics there for you. You want to know about our FOMC day rules, for news, position sizing, we talk about that. Our button panels,
Speed
if you're wondering what everything is, what they do, it's all laid out there. Audio box, if you're wondering what that clicking and clacking sounds are. And at the bottom of a lot of these, there are video trainings that you can go to. So you can go about it this way. But the way that it's designed, if you are coming in by design, click up here on training. It will take you down to the section down below, and there are 6 libraries, and each one has 5 or 6 videos each. So library 1, finish those up. I'll tell you where the most fun is right here in library 4, what we call the core. So if you make it through the first kind of introductory stuff, setup, and some strategies, but 4 is the core where we kind of put things all together. You can hear my philosophies around how I approach the market. It's more mentorship stuff there in 4. Less so about how the tools work and all of that. Yeah. So like, let's say I want to click here on lesson 1, expand. You want to learn about the 120-day program there. This is really what you're going to get into right here. If you're wondering, well, how long does it take to learn this? I estimate around 40 days because it's about 100 videos. If you watch a couple videos a day, some of them are super short. Some of them are about, setup and layout and blah, blah, blah. But 40 days to complete all of the video trainings. And then I recommend you mentally setting yourself up for sort of a 40 and 40 to practice. I think that you should practice a lot of things in what I call the quantity first. Take a lot of things here in your middle 40 days and then really narrow it down in your final 40 days. This is just the way that I have it laid out for you. You can do it how you want. There's your 2-week free trial, your email address. Boom. It will send you a link to download. And our Discord room is 100% free. There are some sections that premium members have access to only, but if you want to come hang out with us and the crew, head there. And that's also how you get technical support. If you need some assistance getting installed, if you're not very technical, it's okay. Our installer is second to none in the industry as far as simplicity. Most of the indicators with NinjaTrader, you got to go and download their zip thing, you got to import it and all that. Not for us. You literally hit next, finish. We have a full-fledged installer. We're the best for a reason. Any questions, pop them there in the chat. Let's see if we got any more bonus trades here this afternoon. I'm sorry, did I just say afternoon? Must have been up too long here this morning. I did get up a little bit earlier. It feels like it's been a longer day already. Weird. Oh no, we're still morning. We do have an afternoon session, so if you guys want to come back this afternoon for the last hour plus, we do a morning and an afternoon session.
Speed of YM82.
Don't get too spoiled by that. I'm not going to do that forever. So if you think, oh, I can just come out here and follow Vinny's trades, yeah, you could. But I want you to learn it. I want you to earn it yourself. I want you to press the buttons without me walking you through. But quite frankly, if it's on your chart, it's walking you through anyways. Like, do you really need me to say, okay, everybody, ready up? Well, no, because tools are already telling you. Okay, guys, there's an enigma right here. Oh, no, it's right there. Why do you need me to repeat it for you?
What's her name? Sometimes to love someone.
So that's a cadence of 1.
Stranger.
It's a pretty weak one there. It was a 3. So we had winner. That is, yes, cadence 1. If we get outside that fiddle zone, I will likely go ahead and turn continuous back on and let the tools take another set of trades here. We're getting nice straight legs, which is the best type of time for me. What I have found to turn on full auto, instant entry. When you start seeing smooth legs, if you guys want to write down a pro tip from Vinny, see how these are smooth? Over here, it's a little bit jagged, some jaggedness. This is where things tend to, if you're going to skip on an enigma, when it starts getting ganky like that, that's the time where, sometimes they'll still work out. I'm not saying that the ones that are in that chukka is going to lose, but once we start getting these nice straighter legs, I can literally come over here and press the continuous button and expect that I'm going to have better opportunities with those.
Double delta EAM on the 1. Speed of YM57.
All right, we got a ready up top. Now we have one down below. Let's see if we get a double anywhere in here. Definitely at a spot where we could.
Double delta EAM.
Higher time frame. We've been in this little tighter zone. We'll see if we stay in it. We would be at the bottom of it right now if we are. So there's 2. Let's see if we get the trifecta or an entry. No, we're strong sell. Not going to do it. 9:52. So we've got 8 minutes till news. So
Double delta
let's
EM.
open up some audio news just for fun. All right, old financial juice here will give us some 411. Gonna be housing numbers.
Double delta EM on the 1. Double delta EM on the 1.
Yeah, you can, you can do some really good analysis on leg studies. I'm happy to hear that you guys are picking up on that. Hey, Brandon, how are you, sir?
Speed of YM58.
Missed you guys yesterday. I had, let's say had to. I got to have some fun in court yesterday, taking bad guys to the cleaners.
DCDM EM on the 1.
I'll be telling you guys some more about that on the Vinny E Mini Market Historian channel very soon. But I did miss you guys. Yeah, we should talk about stocks here. As soon as he starts, a few minutes before chattering around the news, we'll talk about ALGOBOX on stocks. There's some really cool opportunities for anybody who, if you've ever thought about potentially doing some teaching and training, or you wanted to run a YouTube channel. ALGOBOX stocks coming out right around the corner.
Advanced touch EM on the 38.
Not that you can't use it on Pro, but people just don't know. Some of it is literally just needing to be educated. So I'm looking for some folks to help us out, so I'm not doing all of the education. Mr. Chetty, too kind, sir. Look at this man right here, dropping some coffee donations on me. Thank you so much, sir.
Coffee time.
Thank you for that, sir. I'm going to grab my coffee right now as we speak. Thank you so much. Super chatting me up. Appreciate that. ALGOBOX stocks. You can take a chart. And I'm literally going to go over here right now. I'm going to press connect. And now I've got stocks ready to go. You guys call out a stock to me. What's your favorite stock?
We get US pending home sales change month over month.
What would you like to see
1% on the
analyzed?
5.5%. US pending homes index price 70.2.
Fib.EM on the 8.
Costco, cost, all right.
Double delta EM on the pending home sales month over month.
Okay, I'm going to duplicate window here. Set this one to always on top here for a minute so we can see both. And I'm literally just going to type cost, C-O-S-T, enter. Oh, I forgot I've got them all color linked. Before you do that, might want to set a new color link. I'll set stocks to green. And let me put this back to YM here. Let's see. So Costco's moving wild here today. Pretty straight leg action there. Is it pretty low volume? Yeah, pretty low volume looks like, but see from up top. Enigma 13.5 called that move. 8 up. Looks like 3 in a row on Enigmas. Somebody called for Apple.
Enigma short on the EM4.
Let's take a peek at some Apple. All right, so Apple's got some more movement. No surprise, one of the more popular stocks. You can tell the difference
Speed of
just
AAPL
looking at it.
64.
A lot of ready ups here, so I would say we're probably going to pivot right here. I'll be looking for an up move there on, even on this down move on Apple. Lots of ready ups there at, so that was at the open.
Enigma long on the AAPL 1.
Yep, there's your up move on Apple. Let's see if that goes to target. Triple ready up plus one of those. Now you do need to hook up one of your own brokers. NinjaTrader does not is not a broker for stocks, so you need a stock broker and a data feed. That's it. Uber. Let's check out the Ubers. Whoa, the 3.6 knocked that one down like a boss, huh? Let's see. Looks like a gap up this morning on that, and then just ate it all away. It's the thing about stocks. You kind of, it's a different set of trainings because you got to talk about gaps a lot, that kind of thing.
Possible Fed balance sheet.
What is the minimum funding amount for stocks and trade to make sense? Again, make sense for who? How much do you need to make per day? We've talked a lot about that before. A lot of that has to do with the individual. How much do you want to make per day? And then even with that, there are PDT rules with stocks. So, Daniel, are you familiar with the PDT rule? Do you know what that is? I can go into that if we... I don't want to insult your intelligence if you already know what I'm talking about.
1 minute remaining.
But if you don't, I'll explain it.
Sales change month on month.
Yeah, there's, you know, what's tricky about stocks is, I mean, it's simpler to understand because it's like, oh, there's the price. You know exactly your own price, multiply it times number of shares, and you know exactly how much is there. Okay, so you know about the PDT rule. So 25K, right? So by default, if you want to day trade, you're asking what the, you said what the, did you ask what the minimum was or what I suggest? But in general, so if you're going to day trade it, you have to have at least 25,000. So I know you're like, and I don't know of any trader funding programs around it. But again, these are for the people who, look, if you're already trading stocks, again, this is for the people who already trade stocks. And if you're like a long-term person, if you're like, you know what, I want to hold on to some fill in the blank.
Speed of UB
Apple, whatever. Then go up to a higher time frame.
Speed of
You know, look for a higher time frame, you know, entry opportunity. Okay, here comes the news.
DCDM EM on the 1. Double Delta EM on the 1.
See what that does to
Upper
things.
bands touch EM on the 38.
Right, throwing me down some coffee. The man with the plan.
Billions and billions and billions and billions
Upper
and
bands touch EM on the 38.
Billion, million, billion, 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 million, million, billion, 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 million, million, millions, billion, million, 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 billion, billion, 4 billion-year-old tree. Hymns of billion.
Thank you for that coffee, sir. Too kind, too kind.
Upper bands touch EM on the 38.
Okay, so that news gave it a little bit of a pop-up injection there.
Enigma long on the EM 1.
So I wonder what's going on with Uber today. Get this Uber thing. So Uber filled the gap and just ignored any of the up move from it, just continuing down there for now. Anybody else trading a specific stock? Any actual stock traders here hanging out with us? Some people kind of dual wield there.
YM101.
But we are looking for somebody who can just basically come out on a live stream. You don't have to actually trade it, but do some technical analysis. Your generalized technical analysis stuff. People in stocks love trend line, whatnot. It's okay. Well, we're in the down. We touch the top of that channel there. We got the channel down, and let's see if we got a play here. Here comes King timing up on the S2. There in the S2 right here. We might have a little play set up here. I don't know. Let's see how we go here. Oh, let's give a little measurement of the move. Let's see, from here to here, where that was, look at that, there's their 38 ticks right there. If you got 1,000 shares, that could be $3,800 there for you in pennies. But again, to do 1,000 shares, it's $76, so you would need $76,000 to execute that trade right there, tell you what. Now see, what we got right here is, it's Uber trade, you know what I'm saying? It's super Uber. Now, ICT's a big fan. Now, not because he gets Uber deliveries, but because all of his students drive for Uber. Because he tells them to not get real jobs. He's like, no man, get one and don't do them studies. Them studies will hurt your brain. Just come listen to me on a Saturday. Listen to my shotgun crap while I sit in my car. Gotta get out of the house so my wife don't hear me being a fucking idiot, but you know, I drive around here in my car and talk to you guys on my phone because I don't have no friends because people know I'm a fucking fraud. But you know, come hang out with me and we'll you know, we'll talk about things, and I got all the education you need right here. Just listen to me. I know I got a tiny pee-pee, but don't hold that against me, okay? My balls literally look like raisins. You ever seen a raisin before? This is one time back in 1970. I was thinking about taking a trade while I was delivering pizzas. And I looked down and I was like, huh, my shorts feel like they got a cave in them. Why does my shorts got a cave? And I pulled it out. I was like, oh, my nutties look like raisins. What's that about? Huh. Then I bought a stock. You know what stock it was? California raisins. That was my sign from God. He's like, give me shrivel balls. I need to buy some raisins. I mean, let's be honest, it was the only thing I could afford at the time. It was under $2 a share, so I bought 3. Then I opened up my lunchbox and ate a sandwich. Trust me guys, this is important for you to know for your trading. I've been where you are, but you could be like me too one day. You could defraud everyone you know. Have your friends and family hate you too. It would be amazing. And then you could go on YouTube and start a YouTube channel and tell everybody that you're the best.
Team on the one.
Oh yeah, totally. Have people follow you. Go on Twitter and just tweet a lot. Say something sounds fancy. You can even ask the AI these days, hey, give me something fancy to say on Twitter. Make it sound austere. And then post it out there and people think you're smart and they'll listen to you. You might even buy your course for $10,000. Yeah, just trust me, bro. I got your back. Listen, I opened my son up his own YouTube channel. Yeah. No, I opened it for him. I mean, I don't let him do anything because I'm a control freak. But Daddy decided he was going to say, listen, boy, you're 30 years old now. So I'm going to... Yeah, you're going to move in that trader across the street? Okay, cool. Yeah, well, while you're in that trailer, I'm going to open up a YouTube channel for you, and Daddy's going to self-promote himself, because that's what I'm good at. But I'm going to use your channel, and I'm going to tell everybody I'm teaching you, okay? Just go along with it. Actually, you don't have to go along with it. I know you hate me, but, yeah, I'm going to open up a YouTube channel, and I might share some of that YouTube revenue with you if we don't play any songs or anything, you know? Yeah, but that stupid E-Mine guy, he keeps exposing me. That Vinny turd. Yeah, he just exposed my top guys the other day, so I'm very upset about this. Yeah, he released that video last night. It was not very nice. Does it mean my top 2 traders are frauds? I mean, Vinny exposed them too, but... I mean, this guy went a little bit too far. He made fun of it. I mean, he was having too much fun with it, I think. Makes me a little angry. Let's listen to it for fun on Vinny's channel, because Vinny don't give a beep.
Tale as old as time. Hey, it's me, I'm in. A tale as old as time. What happened to these little fake gurus? Oh no. What? ICT's chosen ones. What happened? Well, I'll tell you exactly what happened, and it starts a little bit like this. $10,000, that's a very high amount. Uh-oh, fucking idiot, that's a sim account. Uh-oh, $5,000, that's a very high amount. Uh-oh, fucking idiot, that's a sim account. Alright, thanks for watching, and just kidding, there's more. Like, why are there random teeth in the middle of this thumbnail, Casper? Now, I'm no conspiracy theorist, because the ones I believe are true. But what a crazy coincidence that the Reddit post exposing Casper SMC was mysteriously removed by Reddit after it got some attention. Oh no, now it's gone forever. Haha, just kidding. I got everything by manually typing in these links. But let's slow down for a sec. Proof of being a fraud threatens Casper's revenue from his mentorship, which ranges in price from $5,000 to $12,000 depending on what he and his team think they can get based on how gullible you are, which coincidentally is also written on the ceiling above you. They like to use aggressive tactics if you don't immediately commit to the program by saying things like, "It seems you are content becoming part of the 90% of traders who fail. My name's Jesse and my time is highly valuable, unlike you, who is a loser but can become a winner if you give me $10,000 to learn how to draw rectangles on a chart." Yes, hello, this is still me, Jesse Rogers. I made a self-indulgent autobiography blog page website thing about myself because I'm a narcissist. Oh really? I meant the autobiography is about himself. Shut up! Long story short is that Casper SMC is so unfamiliar with a real trading account that he didn't know there was supposed to be a 24-hour icon next to SPY at this time with this broker. When it's a sim account, the 24-hour icon is not there. And that's how he got caught pretending to be making money from trading in order to appear competent so that people would buy his mentorships, aka the definition of fraud. It's an open and shut case. Except Mr. Rogers over here first got on my radar when he made this video. Yes, got.
Oh my word, dude. This is too funny. I love it.
Guy who pretended to be making money on a sim account and sells mentorships tried to expose the trading industry. I would rather bite my finger off like a carrot than have to listen.
Bite my finger off like a carrot. Oh, I'm sorry. Carry on.
To another second of Yapper SMC rambling about nothing in order to trick idiots into thinking he's smart.
Because you wanted to make life-changing money, because you want to be able to change your life. And one influencer after another just repeats each other so they can make YouTube videos and try to sell you something.
Oh my God, what? This guy's entire channel is built on selling ICT concepts that can all be learned for free. Not only do they not work, but they can also be learned for free.
I love how he's like, not only do they not work, but you can also learn them for free, even though they don't work. But you can pay this guy $10,000 to also still not trade.
Free. That's you, dude. Oh my God, what a fucking idiot. What? So you can watch the full beatdown of that in the video in the top right. In the trading industry, we only have to get lucky once to catch a fraudster. Like,
okay, I'm going to post a link to this awesome video, so you guys make sure and go watch this later today. So, you know, he deserves his monetization. You guys know I don't monetize, so I don't give a beep. But, you know, he makes some. So toss the guy some bread. And then go watch his other one. He had a little pop-up up there that did the whole exposure on that guy. So go give Iman a follow. Iman Trading.
Like when ICT forgot to
smash that subscribe button
correctly. Of course, there's a reason my video exposing him is 43 minutes long, but you get the point. Actually, a lot of you literally don't get the point. Well, anyways, you know what's built in one, two. Yeah, it's very good.
Wait, where? How does he get these pictures? Like, oh my! No, it's better than 1, 2. Wait.
You know what's bigger than 1, 2? Yeah, it's very good. How about pretending to be making money from trading for months while saying things like, shout out to the people working 9 to 5. But the whole time you didn't realize that the order ID numbers in your trades meant that it was a
Double
sim
delta
account.
Uber on the 1.
Does this guy look familiar to you? 7 is the number that all orders on a simulation account start with when using TradeStation. You don't worry about fitting in when you're custom made on a sim account. I study, I anticipate, I execute this trade on a sim account. Many want titles, I just want the money. On a sim account, leveling up your life is hard. Choose your hard. On a sim account. Oopie doopie.
Whoopie doopie. I gotta use that one.
Now, in October of 2023, TradeStation sim account order IDs started to begin with an 8 instead of a 7 because they all just count up. So here's some more and another. This one is he apparently needs a vacation.
On the 1.
From what? Posting sim account trades? I don't know. Remember, only the dumb
Double
ones
delta
get
Uber
caught.
on the
And
1.
sadly, the new generation of trading influencers will learn from these idiots and do a better job of scamming. Luckily, we have this wisdom from ICT to remember.
Because if you can do what I've taught, you don't need to run your own mentorships.
So,
And then he goes on to tell everyone, run your own mentorships, blah, 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 blah.
if you see any of these ICT fake gurus out there selling mentorships or courses, ICT said that they can't actually trade and are just making their money from you. I mean, you're just jealous. You wish I sold a course so you could dismiss what I'm saying, but sadly for you, I don't. Actually.
Hello, bro. New video went in hard. Bro, I am willing to offer you a 30K deal per month. Please let me know if you are interested. Our company has been operating since 2018, and we want to join your path of transparency. Let us know the amount required to work together. 25 to 30K per month. What company was this? Name names, Iman. Name names.
Sadly for me, I don't. I could have so much money right now. Even worse for those who want to dismiss this is I'm happy with my trading performance lately. 5 funded account payouts. I'm doing good. This could change in the future, but right now I'm using my funded futures. They're the cheapest for funding because of no activation fees, and they also have the best evaluations, which you can pass in one day, but be smart. iMan Trading has everything you need to learn, all for free, including dedicated prop firm reviews, my strategy, and more.
So this book called...
That was fun. That was fun. Did you guys have fun? I had fun. That's pretty awesome. All right, so we had post FOMC news, a 25 down move. Gotta love anything above a 20. You guys know 20 is thebomb.com. Debatable whether that was a winner. Did not quite get to its target. We ended up getting a cross right in front of a line. You guys know what I've told you guys before. If you get a cross really close to a target line, that might be the end. Yes, everybody understands that one. If you know that one, type a 1. If you don't, type a 2 and never forget it again. I'm going to channel my inner Iman and try to like emphasize things with pausing and aggression and hilarity. Because Iman is hilarious and awesome. Okay, and then, yeah, that one went straight to target. That one's debatable. That one went. So that's 3 in a row on Enigma winners. So probably could have just turned full auto on during the news event. I'll consider that into the future. Let's see, what's our time? We've been out here 53 minutes. We got a king timing coming up here. Let's see if anything fun hits. Didn't see any double ready ups yet. Kind of just spread right now. Had a level 17 with a 3-star. We got the 3 wise men going on here. So 3 wise men, but interesting. Sell side. So what should happen here, if we are staying sell side, this should be a fake up move, and we could look for an opportunity to sell here based on the 3 wise men and price being up under here. This could be a very juicy move, even from right here, right now, just to get below this. It's 49 ticks, just call it 50. So potential 50 tick down target move here if this stays on sell side. Just need an entry. We could take a shark on structure, but I like to have something juicier with that. Missile throwing down. some coffee for me. I saw your generous coffee donation there, sir. Thank you so much.
Let's go, huh? Let's go.
What's her name?
Bruh.
Someone. Gotta be a stranger.
Wow, so this thing is getting deeper now. So from here, that's a 60 tick drop potential.
DCDM Uber on the 1. Double Delta Uber on the 1.
So is YM the only one moving up here? This is a strong sell. I mean, and yet this thing is chucking up here.
Double Delta EM on the 1.
Okay, ready up 1. A moderate sell. King timing coming up here, and 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 or 6 bars there. Dr. Mahmood.
Taking along the fear and greed. Ain't nobody got time for 100 greed.
Throwing down that coffee donation.
Neutral. And looking at the VIX.
Guys are caffeinating me like crazy.
Spot 4-5.
Oh, yeah. Thank you so much, you generous souls. Oh yeah, Casper, my goodness. Nutter. But you have to be to sit there and listen to ICT drone on and on for hours on Saturdays with the shotgun Saturdays and I'm telling you about my life story again. I'm gonna tell you guys about how I was broke and poor and my dad's I'm gonna hire my dad when he gets out of the penitentiary to kill Vinny. Yeah, that's my thing. Shut up. Sir, do you use dot strategy on the AB1? I don't have any Fibella dots on my ones.
Uber on the 1.
I don't. I mean, I would. It just ends up causing so much confusion for live streams when they've not gone through content and whatnot. So I do not. But when I'm alone, I do. I will never recover the brain cells lost trying to take ICT seriously for a year.
It's a good deal of thought is going
Unrecoverable brain damage.
and access to the Fed's discount window and issues on guaranteed deposits is up to Congress. The labor market and inflation suggest we're on a path to a soft landing. There's a little bit more slack now in the job market.
Lower bands touch EM on the 38th. Double Delta EM on the 1.
Ready up, and a shark back could push it up here a bit.
And Yellen says there appears to be an expectation among Fed that the rates will come down further. And housing costs will fall further, enabling 2% inflation.
Yeah, I actually, so on the default installer, I have the bias, the the additional information of the supply. Well, you got buy supply, sell supply, and the color. I took it off of the default installer, so you guys have to turn it back on if you like the color on the cross. Because yes, I literally had people, oh, but it was a green cross, so it means go up, right? Oh my. Never mind.
It says over time, if we
first video talks about
decline to the neutral rate.
Everything that makes sense loses you dollars. Anything you think and believe, things that apply in the real world, do not apply in trading. Not much.
So at 10:30 a.m.
except for some of my word pictures like racquetball,
natural gas change forecast,
etc. But those are things to get you to do the opposite of what you would normally think.
We also
Speaking of doing the opposite of things you would think,
he'll give remarks at the 10th annual.
should we tune into Mike Schwartz's live stream?
We also expect.
Make sure you guys go follow Mike Schwartz. And I know there's a lot of you guys who are loyalists and like, I'm not watching anybody else but you, Vinny. Yeah, it kind of hurts us when you do that, though, actually. The more of these idiots that you guys watch, the more you help their audience to find the truth to set them free. It's a weird thing how the algorithm works. It's like rage bait, new term that Eddie taught me the other day. Guys, how many of you guys have heard the term rage bait? Or is that new to you guys too?
Yellen says it will be necessary.
I had heard of, clickbait.
Interest costs manageable.
I feel like there was another one. But rage bait was a new one for me, and I was like, you know what? Totally get that. Yeah, rage bait. But nobody does better clickbait thumbnails than Mike Schwartz. Put an O face on every video you make. What? Not me, bro. No. No way, bro. Huh?
Lower bands touch him on the 38. Double.
What does he type in? Does he type in something like
Up him on the 8.
guy with beard making O face? Is that how he finds his thumbnail guys? Janet Yellen making an O face.
Double delta him on the 1.
Some guy in a yellow beaner with a wide eye. Is that what you type in to find this stuff? I make 7 videos a day and live stream all day now, like Vinny told me to a long time ago, but now I shill for the most cancerous chart program ever.
AM Eastern time, we get our weekly
But look,
natural gas change.
I've got an O face.
BCF
It must be good. Click here now.
BCF. We also expect comments from Fed's Bar, who will give remarks at the 10th annual US Treasury Market Conference. Text is expected, as well as Q&A. We also expect comments from Fed's Cook, who participates in a roundtable discussion hosted by the Cleveland Fed and Columbus State Community College on artificial intelligence.
He types me when my account's alone. Is that how he finds these faces? ICT, intracranial toxicity. Oh man, you guys make me laugh. Let's see.
Double delta him on the 1.
That was normal.
Yellen says inflation remains a top Biden administration priority, but it is down considerably and wages are rising.
Okay, here's a link to Mike's current live stream. Great room to trade against. He's always got guys in the comments. Here you go. I'll do it triples there so you guys don't miss it. He's always got tons of people in his chatter making trade calls. And they're so great to trade against. Like, it's like clockwork. Get a couple of them, like, yeah, I'm long. I bet you we got some right up in here if we were listening in. I bet he's like, yeah, we're going long. And of course, I'm over here being like, dude, that is a 3 wise men. We are short side. They're all going to get trapped up in there. And sure enough, we got our 63 ticks
closer
to the drop off. I don't know. It's like I know, and it's like I know what I'm doing or something. It's like I know how to read an awesome system and not use cancer charts. Oh, you don't know what cancer charts look like? Come on, look at this. Do you need an oncologist? Look, if you see this looks like lymph node inflammation. Let me do a diagnosis here. Let's see, your lymph nodes are definitely swollen on the left side of your body. Yeah, this one's got some green mucus in it. Yeah, this one's filled with blood and pus. This one right here, though, probably we're gonna need to incise that. Yeah, but you're telling people that they should use. Oh, that's great. Yeah, and then it looks like it's metastasized. Yeah, according to my calculations. Now remember, as I'm a doctor. But we call it a practice for a reason, because I'm just practicing, okay? But hey, take this shot. Take 2. Take a booster when you're done. Yeah. Just trust me, bro. We'll take care of this. No problem. Let me listen to that one with my stethoscope. I bet it's throbbing.
Oh, it's starting to get a little dicey. Maybe 350. We can get there quick. Don't pull back. Come on, a little bit more. A little bit more. Come on.
I love Mike's commentation.
Our meter's only at 56 too. The meter right there is only at, it's not even close to knocking yet. Only halfway there. Come on. Quick little drop. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right, let's see if we can.
1 minute remaining. I'll lead with the EIA natural gas chain.
Lower bands news event FOMC member bar speaks.
Treasury yields extend gains
Low impact news event FOMC member speaks.
September 4th.
Low impact.
Mike just went long on a 1 contract. Super confidence. He's going for 2 ticks, y'all. Look at this. He's got a 2 tick. He's got a 2 tick target, folks. He's got a 2 tick target on a 1 lot. Hey, look at that. That's. I mean, his target. He was. Oh, now he moved it out. Is that a strategy? Is that a new strategy?
All right, trying to form a little consolidation here.
Put it right there, and then.
You got the little bubble formation over here, which means we could pop a little bit.
Oh, is that what that is? Oh, okay. Bubble formation. Is that what that is? That's a bubble formation. Bubble formation. That looks like just call it what it is, Mikey. Call it lymph node cancer.
326, 327, somewhere like that. I'm just gonna try to kill it.
Oh yeah, that was a good one, Mikey. Wow, it's a good one.
Down here again, I'm gonna re-engage.
Oh yeah. You think those orders are gonna sit there, Mikey?
200 points.
You don't know how you don't know how that's fake. You don't know. Oh, you don't. Nobody told you. Oh, you don't listen to my live streams anymore. Oh, that's cute.
Point-wise now than the Nasdaq
window since 2023.
We might melt this thing all.
Blind leading blind, like the buffaloes off the edge of a cliff.
Now more than that Nasdaq. Let's go. Come on.
Oh yeah.
Flush it down. Not want to participate. That's a pretty good knee jerk back down so far on the Nasdaq. Oh, we're coming down. Come on. Come on. Can you get it? Can you get it?
Let's see if anybody. So my favorite is to look into his chat over there and get 2 people to agree in a direction. See if we find one. One guy says, "I will wait for 300."
We're a little bit too high.
I can't hold. We'll short again. Okay, Mikey's going long right here.
Where we are, though. I got room.
For was that 3 ticks? Is he going for 3 ticks this time? Wow, 3 ticks. All right, Mikey's going long for 3 ticks. See if he gets it. Let's see if he. Come on, Mike. Get your 3 ticks, bro. Get your 3 ticks, bro.
I'm not really liking that.
3 TB.
Above that 327.
3 TB, bro. 3 ticks, bro.
You can't get back above 327. That's gonna be a problem. Yeah, we might. I'm gonna get out.
Oh.
A little bit worried.
No 3 ticks. No 3 ticks.
327-ish level that we broke down.
No 3 ticks. No 3 ticks.
Which means we can see the consolidation. We might take another leg lower. So.
Oh yeah. Might take another leg lower. Yeah, might.
It might be a blow off top pre-market.
Blow off top.
I was trying to go back up though.
Well, yeah, we had a triple ready up there, and what does that usually tell you? Triple ready up, yeah.
S&P 500 trying to form a little hammer candle there.
Hammer candle, bro. Stop. Hammer time. Yeah, bro, I don't know how you missed 3 ticks, but hey, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do.
5,800 on the ES. We had some liquidity there earlier. Not really now, though. Look at liquidity on the ES at 5,800. I don't really see it.
He's using cancer charts, aka crook map.
Really would be about 95.25. So 95.25.
Some people call it book map. We call it crook map. Because all it does is steal your hopes and dreams while you need to call an oncologist to diagnose your chart. Let's see, what's our time? 10:33. 3 minutes past the bottom of the hour. Marching clicks on the YM. That nat gas news will directly impact Dow. So it could be some of that, but it doesn't really matter. We don't care. We just read the chart. That's the beautiful thing about our system, is just read the chart, play the chart that's in front of you. You know what's crazy? Casey, you can't even ask him that question. He has the word ALGOBOX blocked in his chat, so you can't type in the word ALGOBOX. Talk about being soft. That's what they have to do, because then they, you know, people would know. They're like, oh, ALGOBOX. Oh, let me check that out. Oh, wow, that would be way better for me. Ah, yeah, but no, I'll buy this cancer chart instead. No, bro, just trust me. It's way more popular. Isn't that the point? 90% of traders are failing. Well, let's get what's popular with him. Yes, absolutely. Seems like a good idea. Censorship. Oh yeah.
Of what you pay for car insurance is
Microsoft is down.
Well, the thing is look, if you're a competitor and you want to block something, I mean, that's what you do. That's fine. But don't sit there and pretend like, no, Vinny, I just want people to have the best tools. I want them to have the best. That's all I care about, Vinny. I'm an ethical person. I want them to have the best, and ALGOBOX is the best. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, that is a fun story with old Schwartz, I tell you. All these idiots online have a fun story. You know what I mean?
Enigma long on the Uber one.
On the Uber one? Oh, I forgot about our Uber chart. Where'd my Uber chart go?
We shall see.
Oh yeah, so we were talking about stocks. Somebody else want to see a stock?
Trying to pop back up here.
I kind of want to see Tesla, TSLA.
At 100? Oh man. We got quite a bit at 200. 150 we have a little bit. Yeah, 100 we have quite a bit. All stacked all the way from about.
Yeah, if you want to go talk about ALGOBOX, you have to like spell it all different ways.
Kind of blanketed that area.
Get crazy with it. ALGOROX, there you go. Yeah. By now he might even have the word algo blocked for all I know.
Actually, speaking of London,
so soft.
London, how's the DAX? DAX still getting. Yeah, DAX is still up there pretty good though. DAX still up 1.57%.
Beds Cook says, I am optimistic AI can boost productivity.
AI, you're convinced that AI can boost productivity? You don't say. You don't say. You just now figured that out today. What? Well,
Powell already spoke. Powell's at 910. Wasn't really a market move. He didn't discuss.
if anybody else wants to see a stock, let me know. I'm gonna keep my chart over here on the left for you guys.
This doesn't go higher.
Speed of TSLA 299.
And if you head over to stocks on the left-hand side, I'm gonna
We have any
halt Mikey here for a second. If you guys want to, if you're thinking about potentially, you know, running a, you want to make some side cash on YouTube. So the highest CPM is financial areas.
Double delta
I mean, I don't benefit from it because I have monetization turned off. But if you want to monetize, play the whole monetization game thing. Also, got a pretty cool product to talk about, teach about. If that's your thing, you've been wanting to do something like that. Want to make your own stocks morning show. Doesn't have to be just one person. There can be many, because that's the thing about stocks. There are literally thousands of stocks versus futures. You know, futures is only a handful that you want to trade and are tradable from a perspective of, you know, movement and volume and all that. But with stocks, there's literally thousands. So different people looking at different stocks and, you know, showing setups, high time frame, low time frame, doing some analysis. If that's your thing, if you want to do something like that, you can do a morning show, afternoon show, all day, run it, talk about it. We'll be having some discounted offers for the first few hundred people that are joining in on ALGOBOX Stocks by itself. And yes, on the Pro Edition that you guys have, everybody right now has Pro, you can use stocks right now, but we need somebody to come out there and teach and train things like, well, how do you set up your connection? Because it's a little bit different. You have to go and get a stocks data feed, one, and you need a broker. Some of the brokers have the data feed, but a lot of them do not include historical. They only have real time. So that needs to be taught and talked about. And I just don't have the bandwidth to do it. So we're looking for some folks who might want to do that and give people an opportunity to, you know, walk away from the cancer chart nonsense that's out there, because this is basically like, oh, this is the best thing I got. I mean, look, it looks complicated, so it must be good.
Speed of TSLA 2.
And it's not. Look at it. I mean, literally looks like cancer developing in the body. That's what that looks like to me. Swollen lymph nodes, metastasizing, growing everywhere. Gross. For the first wave for stocks, would use 24R? Yeah, actually, that would be a good one. 24. I also like 21. You know, those are my kind of two faves. And if you guys, you have to go deep into the advanced level, deep box of things that we don't talk about too much. You had to listen to me for a very long time to know this one. So I'm about to reveal a pro tip secret that you had to have done a ton of analysis on to know this. Let's see who remembers. Let's test it that way first. Who remembers, if I ask this question, what is the most common pullback to return to new high or return to new low? What is the most common pullback to the tick, measured in ticks?
Enigma long on the TSLA.
What is the most common pullback to return to all high or return to low? Most common pullback number. What is it statistically over time? Who remembers that one? That one's a gem hidden deep into the bowels of some of our stuff. Edward, 21. That is correct. I did not smoke Edward. Everybody type 21 in the chat. You did not know it. The most common pullback with return to high is 21 ticks. So let's look at the example of this one right here. What's this pullback? That's 22 right now. So most pullbacks would be 21 and then boom, return to high. And that is across all instruments. If you were to think, well, which one would be wider? Well, NQ would probably be one that is wider in general, but for ES, pretty specific almost every, not going to say every time, but the most common, the mode, if you're looking at what is the mode is what is the most common number to return to highs. Like for instance, let's say, what was this one? So that one was 23 ticks. But the mode, the one that has hit the most, is 21. And of course, YM is the second fastest. So if you go to RTY, it probably was. ES, probably 21. See that most often. So a 21 range bar. I like to see those 21 range pullbacks. So let's say that you know, just doing some easy things for just using candles, and you get these, you know, 3 up moves, whatever, and then you get one big one. You're like, okay, well, I think one might pull back, and you're going to get one like this. And when that bar is done, boom. Okay, now take a long here because it's probably going to return to all-time highs when each one of these is 21 ticks. Something that visually makes that very easy. So 21. Yeah, 24 is just divisible by a ton of numbers, and you know, fib sequence number, I'm a fan, right? Excuse me. But 21, the lucky 21, pretty good one. Yeah, the bubble formation. Is that a bubble formation? Huh? Bubble formation. Weird. Yeah. Thanks, Mike. I'll take a pass. RTY is your favorite since it does the right speed. Yeah, you know, sometimes a day though it gets way too slow, and I'm guilty, particularly end of day. End of day, I should probably shift off of RTY, but in the mornings, yeah, pretty good speed on the old RTY. You get the leaders kind of telling you what's happening ahead of time. It ends up being a slight lagger, so you have more time to think through things. You can get information around the correlated instruments on RTY, particularly in the morning. Afternoon, though, I might shift to something a bit faster, like the YM or the NQ. Speaking of afternoon, we will be back this afternoon. Thanks for hanging out. For me, Pippi, Robbie, Lunchbot, Mossbot, Cordis G, and Eddie B, I am sending out the Big H-Town. See you. Art team, show them how it's done.
The old adage where, you know, the individual investor doesn't have a chance, the institutional investor has better technology, better information, and, you know, more money and better opportunity. I don't think it's real anymore. I think the edge is on the individual investor because they're small, they're nimble, they can trade, they can use bet.
Enigma log on the TSLA1.
Don't waste your time. Leave the technical analysis to us.
Enigma
You
log
just
on the
play the game.
TSLA1.
Forex is littered with crooks, black hat guys, all this kind of shifty characters and companies trying to extract money from your pocket and stick it into theirs. And one of the things that they do is operate these Forex signals.
Delta vibrating. Line. Look for line. Harmonic pattern. Pick up. One down. On freeze. Into the wire. Order filled. Target filled.